Attention on deck!
Watch yourself, sir.
Welcome you to the USS Iwo Jima to today's celebration, the dedication of a Torah to the U.S. Sea Services. The Torah that will be lent will be dedicated to the Sea Services, and eventually it will be housed on the USS George Washington. It's my privilege and pleasure now to introduce Captain Chassie, the commanding officer of the United States Iwo Jima.
Thank you to Mr. Janvey and Rabbi Miller of the Jewish Community Relations Council of New York, to Rabbi Robinson and the Torah for Troops program. A very special thank you, Judge Burton Zweibel for order the Torahs be distributed, Ms. Michelle Stein, one of the donors for the repairs, and Mr. David Pollack, and all who have contributed in some way to the lending of this Torah. As commanding officer, as any commander, we are all responsible for ensuring the free exercise of religion for all members of our crew. The lending of this Torah will ensure our Jewish personnel can freely exercise their faith.
So let me tell you how we know that about 1% of the U.S. military is Jewish. We know that because of the fallen heroes coming home through the port mortuary in Dover, those who were killed in action, returned to their families and to our country's shores in Dover, Delaware. Just around 1% of those are Jewish.
So thank you, Judge Zweibel. Thank you, Lisa Rubin, his law clerk, and you're making our mitzvah possible today in a good way. And we wanted to thank all of the members of our board for all of the work that you've done over the years, where you've been there for us, and we know, and it's important as a professional to know that you'll be there for us in the future.
Now you know why we did short rollers on the top, given the height of the overhead.
On behalf of the United States Navy and all the Jewish sailors on board our vessels out at sea all over the world, I accept this Torah and thank you for its dedication to them, their mission, and our nation. And now I'd like to take the Torah and give it to the JWB to ensure that it gets to the USS George Washington over in Japan. It's a real honor and a pleasure, obviously, to be here today to receive the Torah. As one of the Jewish sailors who sailed countless deployments around the world without one, I know what it is now to have one on our Navy vessels. And as a rabbi so nicely said, how much that means to the Jewish community and to those sailors that are underway into harm's way. And so just to give you a quick idea of what that Torah will be like and what it will go and what those services are like. It's going to be underway, so on a Navy vessel with high seas, so it's not going to be nice and steady like it is today. That deck may be rolling. It may be underneath a flight deck. We're launching flight operations 24 hours a day, and so during that service will be interrupted continuously by the sound of the catapults shooting those airplanes off the deck or the wires catching airplanes. It'll be underway and doing services in all sorts of places around the world.
May we always be those who live Torah, become Torah, keeping alive in the world.
Yes,